Hello everyone, I'm Brian Croy Dragon and welcome back to Volk's Adventures. Today we are starting with taking a look at the trees, the tree farm over here. Actually is, what the hell? Oh, I thought one of those horses had a saddle on. Let's check the time. 10:54 p.m. I'm fine. Check out that tree farm that has lava on it. And there it is. Has this been ticketed yet? Gimli, did you ticket it? Oh, what am I doing? You're not on right now. You're currently offline. Look at this. It's bizarre. It's unholy. It's heinous. How did this happen? Who did this? I'm wondering if it was our former neighbors. I said we wouldn't be giving up the stable. But I didn't think they'd do something like that. If they did. I'm looking at this place now. Abandoned, fallen. Jurassic World looks better than this. That's not a take that. I love those movies. Especially the new one. Let's see here. Let's go do crypt. What was that? Sounded like fireworks. take a look at the loot here. What? No, wait. Disposal. What, Alex? Yes, you're very cute. Right, nature rock actually. Let's take this home. Oh, that's the diamond sparkling. I was wondering what that was. Let's see if someone's doing another dungeon at 10:30, 10:29, and of course I forgot to get the Microsoft Dangerous Creature guides put onto iTunes yesterday. So forgetful. I mean, I've got the CD right there on my nightstand, so I don't know why I didn't. Besides, I use a laptop. So I really don't see what my excuses were. I could be laying on my bed on my laptop and I could have been putting them onto iTunes. Holy. Okay, this isn't right, what the hell, why don't we listen to some? Because I should probably remind myself, I don't even remember what the names of these, guided tours are. No one's gonna make a monkey out of me. No one gets this diabolical sipping tea. Take away your jealous. Right. Finder devices, let's see. Here. There we go. Annie. The wildlife photographer.
Did you know that when people get hurt by wild animals, it's usually because they're doing something really dumb? Click my button over there to the right, and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, what a sweet little thing. I'll just give it these marshmallows, Herman, while you take a picture. Famous last words. While the tourists are sidling up to the bear cub, Mom is probably browsing just on the other side of that big tree. All it takes is one little squeak from Baby.
Yeah, stupid, stupid, stupid.
Whoa, yeah, and Mom's a whole lot bigger than most people count on. Not to mention, faster and meaner. After all, just what is that stranger doing with her cub? Keep the marshmallows in the car, and you'll stand a better chance of keeping all your body parts in one place. Cameras get a lot of amateur photographers in trouble. The scenario usually goes something like this. Just a little closer, Noreen. Just a little closer. 5 more steps and the shot will be perfect. Sure. A buffalo might let you come 5 steps closer, but who knows? 2 more steps might be the limit before it stomps you into a throw rug. This may be called a monster, but that's because of its looks, not because of its personality. You have to work really hard to get a Gila monster riled up. They'd much rather hide than fight. Most people that have gotten into trouble were doing things like betting they could put their fingers into the lizard's mouth without getting bitten, or carrying a Gila monster inside their jackets. I don't have to tell you that this is really dumb, do I?
No, you do not. So don't do that, kids. Don't put your fingers into a Gila monster's mouth or any of that.
Here's another creature that's often been the victim of human jokes. Rattlesnakes have been shipped across the country in surprise packages, stuffed into mailboxes, and tossed from person to person at parties. Of course they'd bite. You'd bite too if somebody was manhandling you like that.
Again, kids, don't do things like that with rattlesnakes.
Never underestimate how fast or how far a wild animal can move. If you're out golfing and you see a gator floating in the water hazard, don't stop at the edge to get a closer view. That gator's teeth could be clamped onto your leg before you can shout, "Hey, Caddy, how about bringing that cart over here?"
Yeah, maybe that should have been the ending to Caddyshack.
Now, people sometimes have nightmares about vampire bats swooping out of the darkness and biting them in the neck. But let's get real. You'd have to go to Central America, peel a vampire bat off of a cave roof somewhere, gently, they're teeny little things, and press it onto your neck. If you do all that, you deserve to get bitten. Constrictors like pythons or boas often appear in pet stores. Now, these snakes are not venomous, so some people think they don't bite. Wrong. How do you think they grab onto a mouse or a bird to eat it? Move too quickly in front of them and you may find out just how long and sharp their teeth are. Also, constrictors feel nice to the touch, but sometimes these snakes want to get too cuddly. If you give one a hug, it may hug you back and it may not let go.
Imagine that. No, Willie, actually imagine that. Imagine being so stupid that you'd actually hug something that wouldn't stop until you were dead.
Darling pups, huh? Sometimes you might see wild animal babies like these fuzzy baby wolves for sale. But not only is it illegal in most places to keep a wild animal, but they really don't make good pets either. Oh sure, they're real cute and fun to play with when they're tiny, but they do grow up. Whoa, bad puppies. When they're big, they act like the wild animals they're meant to be. An adult wolf, even one that you've raised from a pup, may attack livestock, other pets, or even people. The same goes for any predator, like an ocelot or a fox, for example. They're not being mean, they're just doing what nature tells them to do. And obedience training is probably not going to help. A little salamander doesn't look dangerous, so you might be tempted to pick one up. Don't. Many of them have powerful venom that they can squeeze out of special glands when they're scared. Get it on your hands, then wipe your mouth or your eye, and you could end up in the hospital. They don't want to be grabbed anyway, so just leave them alone. Would you believe that in some parts of the world people lick toads or frogs on purpose? Some of these critters ooze some pretty strong venom too, and these people think the venom will make them high. It might have that effect, but it might make them really sick too. And put yourself in the poor critter's place. A giant grabs you and licks you? How scary can you get?
Imagine being so stupid as to actually do that.
Now, here's a gentle creature that a lot of divers get into trouble with, even if they don't get bitten by. Soft and squishy, pretty small animal, right? An octopus may not have much muscle power, but it has suction on its side. It can latch onto a rock with a few arms and hold onto your foot with a couple more. And there you are, stuck onto an octopus who's stuck to the ocean floor. The octopus can breathe underwater. Too bad you can't. So I guess the basic message is, you can have a lot of fun with wild animals, but you've got to respect them too. The fun's in watching them and taking pictures of them, not in teasing them. And it's certainly no fun to fight with them. If you want to explore the animals in this product by yourself, click the Contents button below and take off. But there are lots more tours to choose from. Click My button again to get back to the Guide screen, where you can choose another.
Right, let's turn the sound back on. Yeah, I'm telling you, you have to be pretty stupid to actually do some of the things Annie said. Putting a rattlesnake in a mailbox. No. Actually, how stupid do you have to be to do any of those things? I've never been to Africa, but I know perfectly well to stay far enough away from a Cape Buffalo. I've never met anyone who would like a frog to get high. If you were looking at one that's venomous or poisonous, jeez, I always get those words mixed up. I certainly shouldn't. Well, I'm pretty sure the venom won't help you get high. I'm pretty sure it will either make you sick or kill you. I mean, let's face it, if you do any of those things, you're borderline stupid. And as for wolves, I probably, well, they're not bad animals, but an adult won't attack itself, won't defend itself if it's feeling threatened. I'd probably try to find some kind of wolf dog. German Shepherds qualify, so why not just get a German Shepherd? And putting your fingers in a Gila monster's mouth. If you do that, then it should bite you. As for that thing with the bear, really do not approach a young wild animal. The parent is probably nearby. Big does not equal slow. And trust me, I've seen videos, well, not exactly videos, but I've seen documentary footage of two male grizzly bears fighting each other during the mating season. I've seen documentary footage of one single bear chasing off a pack of wolves to get their kill. I've seen documentary footage of the bears just starting fighting each other at a local salmon run, all because one bear thought another bear had stolen her salmon, and, well, let's just say a chain reaction started. And as long as we're still on the subject of bears, bear cubs are nothing to laugh at. Again, returning to the documentary footage, I've seen documentary footage of a bear cub defending itself from a full-grown mountain lion. Isn't that impressive? Oh. Oh god, but there's 2 males during the mating season. That was brutal. At the end of it, one had the loser had blood in his mouth, and I think one of them had a bunch of loose hair. Now, supposedly, fights over females with grizzly bears can get so violent that they can end in death, I believe, or I don't know, I might just be remembering fights in general with, between badgers. I mean, there's been cases of finding badgers, 2 badgers locked in a death grip. That's right. Right? That's better. I'll take shelter in there. But oh my god, porcupines. You probably think it's funny seeing those things fight until you see one of them with a crown in its face. The sounds they make might be funny, but yeah, don't want one of those crowns in your face. Oh, and the wrestling rattlesnakes. That's really cool. Sunken swamp. Oh, I still got my armor on. Curse Steven for coming up with such a stupid name for the sword. Only thought he was being funny, but he was just being stupid. And then again, we all have stupid moments, so what makes him different from any other person? I've had my own stupid moments, everyone's had stupid moments. Looks like first blood is mine. don't actually curse Steven. He's a good guy, just probably has a poor decision. Probably just made a poor decision in naming this thing. Yeah, he definitely made a poor decision. I mean, it's a good sword. Just poorly named. God. No! Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Die. I went the wrong way. Oops, that's not right. Not the right command. Well, that is 2 dungeons done in this recording so far. Let's see here. Cooked chicken. Home. Back to nature. Just seeing the world is a good thing. I mean, someday I'd like to see Ireland. See where my family came from. See our seat of power, Cashel. Doesn't look like, well, that's a build. A build, I was just wondering what that was. Let's go. Now, it's probably a good thing Yetis aren't a thing in vanilla Minecraft. Imagine climbing a mountain and next thing you know there's a Yeti attacking you. See here, probably gonna land right down in the water right there. Maybe. Yep. Right down in the water. Just why exactly not? Let's follow the river for a while. Actually, that's better yet. Just boat on the river. They see me rowing. They hating. Huh. Well, that was a short boat ride, wasn't it? Oh, lava. Why does it have to be lava? Up to this mountain we go. Nice long 2-hour recording I'm in the process of doing. 2 hours. Okay, I do believe it is daytime. Please, thank you. Excuse me. Okay, let's turn the sound off. Let's see here.
I'm glad I'm female, and I'm also glad I'm human. Now, in the human world, males and females are finally getting pretty equal treatment. But in the animal world, being male or female can make a big difference in how your life works out. Click my button at the right and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay, this CD was made in the 90s, so yeah.
If you're a female black widow spider, you've got it made. You've only got to worry about predators that want to eat you, and most wild animals have to do that. But if you're male, you've got to watch out for predators, and you've also got to worry about the intentions of that female spider you've been seeing. A lot of black widow males don't get the chance to kiss and tell because the females eat them after they mate. Male scorpions sometimes have the same problem, so if you had to be a scorpion, it'd be best to be a female scorpion.
I'm pretty sure praying mantises have that problem too.
If you're a female lion, it's mostly up to you to bring home the bacon, and the zebra, and the wildebeest, and then the males eat first, the ungrateful beasts, and you get what's left over. Now, if you're a male lion, you can lay around a lot of the time, but it's your job to protect the pride, and sooner or later, you'll have to face something really scary. One of these. Yep, as a male lion, you'll have to fight with other males to keep your territory. So you'd better keep in shape, or you'll soon be sitting on a termite mound all by yourself wondering what went wrong. If you're pretty sociable and you have leadership qualities, you'd be better off a female in the elephant world. It's the females who stay together, and it's a female who leads the herd. If you're a male, you'll be kicked out of the family circle sooner or later, and you'll only be allowed to visit when the females want you to. But you can go off and push down a tree or two to make yourself feel better, or join some other guys who you can pal together. Now, in the world of Cape hunting dogs, the situation is reversed. The males stay together in the clan, and most females get pushed out when they grow up. So it's the homeless females who've got to go off on their own, shredding a zebra or a wildebeest now and then, until they find a clan that will take them in. If you're a male toad or frog, pretty soon you'll get interested in females and you'll feel like croaking. But although the females are bound to be impressed with your croaking skills, there's a danger to making music out in the wilderness. You might attract someone else's attention. Like this sly serpent, it doesn't matter what gender the snake is, and the snake doesn't care whether its prey is male or female. One toad tastes pretty much like the next one, and they all taste pretty good to a snake. If you're the couch potato type, you'd better be born a queen in the ant world. After your first flight to find a mate, you wouldn't have to move a muscle. You'd be weighted on hand and foot. Of course, you'd also have to lay thousands of eggs in your lifetime. Both male and female platypuses lead pretty tranquil lives. But if you're going to encounter animals that want to fight or want to eat you, it would be better to be male. Only the males have venomous spurs on their hind legs. One swift kick can leave a small animal paralyzed or a person numb for hours.
Yes, it can.
As a wolf, it won't make much difference whether you are male or female. You'll have to hunt either way, and you'll have to learn the rules of the pack. You won't be allowed to mate or have babies unless you're the male or female leader. If you're born a mouse, you're already in trouble. Male or female, millions of predators around the world want to have you for dinner, or breakfast, or lunch. But if you're lucky enough to survive until adulthood, you'd probably want to be male unless you really love kids. As a female mouse, you could have hundreds of babies in your lifetime. All in all, it makes you glad to be a human, doesn't it? We've got a lot more choices. If you'd like to explore the world of animals more on your own, just click the Contents button below and have at it. But if you'd like to come along on another tour, click my button again to return to the guides screen.
Okay, still got time before the
Got
sun
your scuba gear
comes
ready
up.
to go? Tanks filled up with air and regulators checked out? Let's go on a tour of a coral reef. Click my button and we'll begin. A coral reef is a fantastic world, isn't it? Everything is beautiful down here. But don't get starry-eyed in this wonderland. You've got to watch out. There's danger where you least expect it. Even the coral itself can be pretty treacherous. If you think that coral's a type of rock, you're only partially right. That hard substance that landlubbers call coral is the hard covering created by millions of tiny corals, which are animals, although they look a little like plants. Now, these orange ones are fire corals, and if you brush up against them with your bare skin, you'll find out how they got that name. They sting like red-hot coals. Did you know that starfish have a mouth in the center of their bodies and eyes on the ends of each arm? They can shake hands and poke each other in the eye at the same time. And you thought creatures like that existed only in science fiction. The ocean is definitely like an alien world, right here on Earth. Speaking of aliens, here's one now. Pufferfish can blow themselves up like balloons. They usually do it by sucking in water, but a few have been known to go to the surface and suck in air. Now that's not real smart because it makes them float on the surface of the water, and then sometimes birds come down and peck at them. But then most fish aren't known for their intelligence, and pufferfish don't have to be smart because they're poisonous to eat. How'd you like to spend your life in a box? That's what these odd little fish do. They have hard skeleton boxes right under their skin instead of ribs and a backbone like some other fish do. It's pretty hard to swim fast if you're box-shaped, so these guys spend a lot of time close to the reef where they can hide.
Smart.
And wherever there's a hiding spot, like a hole or a crevice on a reef, there's a good chance that something will be waiting inside. A moray eel may come rushing out at you like this. That can scare the wetsuit right off you, but morays usually don't bite, so consider yourself lucky. Now, if you're unlucky, something else might come out.
Octopus.
And if it looks anything like this, you'd better back paddle fast. Sea snakes are related to cobras, and some types have venom powerful enough to kill a person. Yikes! I don't ever want to be this close to a sea snake again. You probably recognize a snake when you see one, whether it's on land or swimming in the ocean. But you'd be surprised what's venomous down here. For example, those little cone shells you see in the lower left corner are home to some pretty nasty critters. If you pick one up, the mollusk inside can stab you with a venomous barb like a harpoon. Now, as for this giant blue clam, people tell tales about it, but it isn't really dangerous unless it closes its shell on your foot and holds you down until you run out of air. Keep your foot out of its face and you'll be okay. Did you know that every octopus has a sharp beak at the center of those 8 arms? Believe me, you don't want to find out, especially with this one. This tiny blue-ringed octopus is armed with enough venom to send you to your grave. Let's swim on.
Yes, it is.
Here's a fish that's a real show-off. It parades around like it's saying, "Look at me, I'm the best-looking fish here, aren't I?" But a lionfish has got good reason to be vain. Not only is it beautiful, but those spines are sharp and venomous too. So everything down here looks at lionfish, but nothing touches them. If you decide to stand up on the ocean floor, you better take a good look first. If you put your foot on one of these, it could be the last step you'll ever take. Stonefish are deadly, and they like to bury themselves in the sand so they blend in with the lumps of rock and coral. This guy looks like he could cut you in half, but don't worry, sawfish use their chainsaw snouts to impale fish, not people. Can you imagine how frustrating it would be to get a fish stuck on one of those nose spikes? It would be kind of like having a hamburger glued to the side of your face. Whoa, it's a runaway rug. Actually, this floating bundle of rags is called a wobbegong shark, and it always wears camouflage like this so it can lay in wait for its prey on the bottom. Pretty sneaky, huh? One little wobbegong shark is okay with me, but a bunch of hammerheads is definitely cause for concern. Let's head back to the boat. Swim nice and steady now. Don't flop around like a wounded fish. When a whole group of sharks gets together, it's time for people to get out of the water. Mobs can't ever be trusted.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, I've seen this monster before in my nightmares. If divers say they aren't afraid of great white sharks, they're either crazy or they're lying. These giants eat a lot of marine mammals, and a diver in a wetsuit and flippers can look a lot like a sea lion. Let's get out now before he circles back. If you want to go off in search of your own adventures, click the contents button below, but be careful. There are a lot of dangerous creatures out there. If you'd rather travel with an expert guide, click my button again to go back to the guide screen, and then choose another tour.
Well, okay, who'd want to be, rubbing up against fire coral? Not me! Let's see, are any dungeons being done? Nope, so it looks like we continue on our way to wherever it is we're going. Okay, let's see here. And another mountain. Certainly are a lot of mountains. But that's a good thing. Let's see, I'll probably land on that tree right there. Don't place bets. I do not promote gambling. Oh, no, probably gonna land on this mountain coming up here. Let's see here. Yeah, landing on trees is easy when there's plenty of them. Jump. Yeah, sharks don't count as many people a year as people count sharks. We're more a danger to them than they are to us. Hello, Alex. What's up? Hi. What's up? Have you come in to say hello? Come on. Okay. Hey, you. What is that? Looks like terracotta? Or is it concrete? Whatever it isn't roll or redstone. He's a good kitten. Huh. Well, how's that for interesting? Wee. Get all of this stuff. Oh, here, another rack right there. Now what shall we do now? Head north? Let's see what's in here. A lot of stuff. Actually, what's the time? 27. I have an idea. Let's go take a look at the apartments. You know, this would be so great once the aquatic update happens. Just come on down here and look at stuff. Or you can just go into the water to do that. Oh yeah, there's that place I put there for drowning greenies that want to teleport to me to kill me. I told my sort of Uncle Michael about that. He burst out laughing and said, "That's awesome!" And then he high-fived me. What the hell? Cobblestone? It's, interesting. Really? You'd have to get out of there and then get all the way up there. If they'd be able to, I don't know. They might be able to, maybe they wouldn't. I mean, I don't drown, so I can get up there perfectly fine. Oh, the Allura. I made this myself. It's probably not my finest build. It's too bad we can't actually make use of the ships we make. Otherwise I'd probably be sailing around this. Sailing around in this, a lot of the time. Imagine just seeing this thing, turn a corner. Oh, shoot. Okay, now let's see here. I do believe I may have a way into the mine around here somewhere. But that's not it. What the hell? Obsidian? It's around here somewhere, but I'm not exactly sure where that is. That's lava. That kills. So I'm not gonna walk into that. Like some Jerry Morse tapper. What's this? That's not it. Now, I remember having mined straight through into the ocean at one point. Of course, I'm not exactly sure if I know where it is. Well, let's be honest, I've mined out into the ocean a few times and kept going. And it's redstone. That would be mine. 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 What the hell? Wait. Oh, there it is. Mine. Oh, wait, I think I saw redstone in there. That would be mine. Son of a bitch. Oh, better get my armor on so I have more room in my inventory. Keep going. It's water, not lava. It can't hurt me. Just keep going forward. Beautiful music. Redstone, beautiful redstone. Let's see what I shall... That's lava. Back away, back away. Yes, I guess I'm going this way now. Seems to be a lot of bedrock around here. So we must be very deep. Yeah, where do you think I'll end up? Back in the ocean? Maybe. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up surrounded by lava. Given how deep I'm going. That's bedrock. Let's go this way. Whoops, no, that's this way now. Oh, shit. Right, this way. Whoops. Oh, no. And we are now at the final stretch. 30 more minutes of this recording. This way. Redstone mine. Probably gonna... No, maybe not. Maybe I won't end up mining into lava again so soon. Take a left here. Another left. Another left. Yet another left. Redstone. Right, left. Right, hold. Yeah, continue this way. Take another left. Another left. And a left. Well, I believe I've had enough for now. Or have I? Home mine. Okay, now let's see here. Am I going to be taking a left or a right? Left it is. If I hit lava again so soon, color me surprised. hell was that? Yeah, it's just lightning. It is not Latin, we are fine. Or maybe we're not fine. Actually, Latin was only on a couple of days ago, so... yeah, we're fine. Of course, she's not as wrathful as many would think her to be. She's a nice woman. Very kind. Bit of a troll, but I'd like to be trolled by her. Everyone seems to have been trolled but me. Let's go this way. Should be able to... huh. No, wait. Yeah, that actually looks better. No reason why I can't do some landscaping while I'm mining. Ah, so much gravel. I remember when I had no night vision. I would just mine, even if I couldn't see anything. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, that's enough of that. Working in the coal mine, going downtown. No, wait, that's not it. Oh dear me, how's that song go? Believe it or not, I never heard that song until I caught it on the Drew Carey show one time. It was winter and they were all crossing a street. Yeah, that was weird. Unless you want to guess I'll be finishing this pickaxe. Before I finish this recording. It's alright, it's dead. Let's keep going. We keep going, we fight the current. No. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, wait. Yeah, it looks better that way. No, no. Yeah, that looks better. Let's see here, all of this coal. Let's go this way. Oh, lapis. Let's put the sand in disposal. Let's put the cobblestone in disposal. There is a demand for lapis after all. And that's enough mining, obviously. Let's see here. Requires a diamond key. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Obviously people will pay money for that. Don't need it. Don't need it. Oak hand. Not for what? For I thought that someone was gonna snipe Yggdrasil. Now what do I do? Well, I've done dungeons, gone for nature walks, done mining. Maybe I should try mining in here someday, see where that takes me. How was that? Hmm. Hmm. I'll be finishing up this recording in about 6 minutes, so it's not like doing SS would be that good if you only get to see 6 minutes of it. The trees hold up Greenleaf. Supposedly. Well, basically everything beneath Greenleaf holds up Greenleaf. Trees, ground, houses too. That's unsafe. I wonder how small places will, small spots like this will look once the aquatic update has come. Are we going to be seeing small pools of fish? crazy lord. Greenleaf's one of the biggest cities on Diamond. And really, you could go on like this for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. Maybe less than that. 10 at the most. I stay at the beach to end this. And that's all for today, everyone. I'm Brian Croy Dragon, signing out. Stay Shrey!